Hello, good morning, welcome back to another vlog. Today we have come to Leeds, come to Tim Hortons. This is so cool.
Do you want a drink and hash brown?
Know that they do proper food. I thought it was going to just be like a Starbucks.
With Emma, what did you have from Tim Hortons?
Some pancakes and it's gone now, but I had a strawberry lemonade.
I had the normal lemonade. It was delicious.
Very good, loved
And
it.
kind of their version of an egg McMuffin thing. And the donut was exactly the same as the McDonald's donut. It was like cinnamony.
Oh.
It was almost exactly the same. They've basically just completely ripped off McDonald's.
Have you seen them? Did you take footage of all the donuts?
No. Let's go and take some footage now.
Much quieter than it was when we first got here. Oh, these are the Timbits. So these are kind of like donut holes. But the I mean, some of them say cinnamon, but this is the one that Lee and I shared. And it basically is like a cinnamony donut, which is really delicious. Exactly the same as the McDonald's ones. I think I'd quite like to try that one. Don't usually like ones with stuff on top, but maple, obviously because it's Canadian, there's loads of things that are maple flavoured. Oh, that's so cute!
That's supposed to be nice as well, isn't it?
Oh, I wonder if they've got any like actual ground coffee. Is it all instant? We've just been in Next that had a Bath and Body Works, so I did a little shop with me. Oh my god, look how excited everyone is. This is like vlogception. It's everything we've ever wanted. It's like we've been transported. We went up an escalator and I feel like I'm in Las Vegas. So I was talking to someone yesterday and saying that they didn't really have I love this bottle. They didn't really have the seasonal scents. Oh. What did you get, Emma?
I got one of the coconut sprays.
Oh, you got the
and
beach
then,
mist.
Yeah, and then Chris bought some men's stuff and has now decided that we're eating beans.
So flipping expensive. See, would you say it's worth it for the candles? Would you say the price?
Not the candles.
No.
The sprays are quite expensive, but the sprays last. Well, those candles last longer, but I think the candles are expensive in here.
I think
You can get 3 for
completely.
whatever.
I think if you never go to America and if that's just not a thing, then sure, buy one. It's kind of the same as Yankee Candle. But I think if it's like in between trips,
Yeah,
you just can't justify it because you would never pay anything like
You're
that.
going in a minute.
In a minute. And now we are in. What a weird advert that is. How strange. Now we're in Boots. Ooh, how cute are these? These are so cute. They're like slimmer than the other ones. They always have absolutely rubbish stock of the Kylie stuff in Meadowall. Or rather, it's just like always picked over. Just tested a load of colours and this is what I decided on. Candy K. Plus, I think it's 20% off today, which is ideal. Just looking for some of the new stuff that I haven't seen because there seems to be a really good store for like they've got all the new launches. Unfortunately, one of the things I'm looking for is from Revlon and they've just hardly got any Revlon stuff. This is like the entire stand. So in the room Emma and Chris are staying in, I've done this on the wall, which is all of the suspects in Only Murders in the Building, which is the show that we watch, as well as this Exhibit A.
Oh, you didn't see the wall?
Chris, if you could name 3
ways to break up.
animals. God. Go.
Hedgehog, snail, slug.
Well done.
You know I'm always rubbish at vlogging when people are with us, but we had a great time with Emma and Chris. I did like themed cocktails for the show and we watched the most recent episode and then this morning they went home and honestly I had a nap and played my video game because I am exhausted. Fully like so tired. Anyway, I'm gonna go and pick up Ella from, I was gonna say school, but it's work now, and we've got some Disney vlogs to watch when we come home. And when we did come home, I was just about to get to our front door and someone across the street was like, have we seen a little black dog? Now, the backstory of this is, this guy, the day we moved into this house, or maybe like the day after, I was in the house by myself, could have been the day off, in the house by myself with the dogs and the children. And someone at some point had obviously not closed the side gate and they'd let the dogs out of the back. I noticed that dogs weren't in the house and freaked out because I'm just like, on my own, one of the dogs is ours, one of the dogs is not mine. How do you deal with this situation? I rushed out the front door and this same guy, this is like 6-7 years ago, this same guy was running out of his front door and he said he'd just woken up because he was working nights, it was like daytime. He'd just woken up and he'd seen them run off towards the woods. So this guy had like rushed to go and like try to help me find these dogs that he'd seen. And had it not been for him, I wouldn't have even known what direction to even look in. And then they came like trotting out of the woods and everything was fine. But because I had that in my mind, I was like, obviously on a normal circumstance, you would want to help someone who'd lost a dog, but extra, like I owe this guy a dog. So Lee and I have just walked out. It's actually beautiful, like sunset time. The weather is just nice right now. Apparently it's going to rain tomorrow, all being well. We'll complain about the rain next week. It's cyclical. But yeah, they found the dog. We went for a walk, looked everywhere, like in the park that they couldn't get to in cars, and they were driving around. And this dog was directly in front of our, like between our two houses is a ditch. And he was directly between I'm talking to this guy and he's like, the dog, you know, oh my God, my wife's looking everywhere. She's driving around the estate. We can't find this dog. While we were having this conversation, the dog is in the ditch between our two houses, listening to us talk about the dog like, I'm down here, guys. I've made ultimate comfort food. I haven't had cheesy pasta in the whole time, I don't think, since, oh, that's not true. I've had like a Tesco Finest mac and cheese, but it's not the same. Haven't had a cheesy pasta while I've been calorie counting. I haven't deprived myself of anything, but this is the one thing that I was like, it just doesn't feel worth it. Today's the day. And fancy garlic bread. Gonna be delicious. Also, Bo Burnham Inside Outtakes are on Netflix. People have been telling me to watch it and I was like, yeah, I will. But because they're all individually on YouTube, I'd only seen one. I was like, this is not really how I want to consume this. So I'm very happy that they put it up as an actual standalone hour-long show on Netflix. So if you're interested, if you liked Inside by Bo Burnham, go and watch that. This is the remnants of an ice cream cake that I made this weekend. The ice cream, super delicious. The cake is too thick at the bottom and it's too heavy a recipe. It's just normal cake recipe. And it's like solid. This defrosts at a much lower rate than the actual ice cream. So I'm going to try it again, but with a lighter cake recipe, because I'm not getting on it. But the ice cream is actually semi-Fredo. I will post the recipe on Instagram because it is so delicious. And now, since the weather's been gorgeous today, I mean, she says, I'm really not keen on this hot weather, as you know, but it has been super sunny. I know people enjoy it. I'm trying to enjoy it. But the weather's just kind of cooled off a little bit now. I'm going to go and get in the hot tub. It's supposed to rain for the next few days, so I thought we would make the most of the dry weather. Get in the hot tub and enjoy what is left of the weekend. I will see you tomorrow.